Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. The environment is a bedrock of our economy too, and our well-being. And it isn't something separate from ourselves. It's in the food we eat and the place that we live. I know this, and my constituents in Feltham and Heston know this too. Whether they're emailing me about biodiversity, badger culling, air pollution, habitats, parks, clean and green streets, or everything in between, it's clear that they care about the environment and about the other creatures in nature that we share it with too. Indeed, I was a member of Friends of the Earth before I joined the Labour Party as a teenager. As we prepare to host COP26 in November, and as we leave the EU's regulatory frameworks, now is the time to create positive, impactful, long-lasting environmental protections. Unfortunately, the government does not seem prepared to strengthen our legislation fully on environmental protections, instead seeming to give the Secretary of State too much discretion and refusing to implement too many of the changes we need. Lockdown highlighted more than ever the importance of nature for our nation's health and our well-being. But under the Tories, wildlife has been on a downward spiral, with 44% of species in decline over the last 10 years and tree planting targets being missed by over 50%. I want to see nature protected, and that's why I'm also supporting new Clause 25 to the bill, along with others that I've signed in the front bench name, to ensure that we're focused not just on planting new trees, but protecting and maintaining existing woodlands too. Hounslow Council's work on this has been inspiring, and I'm proud to also be an environmental champion. I want to speak briefly about plastics, because the pandemic has also vividly illustrated the scale waste created by single-use and throwaway packaging. Public, political and corporate concerns over plastic pollution are strong. We have a real opportunity to reduce the volume of single-use plastics that are harming our environment, our oceans and our health. Now, in March 2018, the government first confirmed it would introduce a deposit return scheme in England for single-use drinks containers, including plastic, glass and metal. This then went out for consultation in February 2019. Respondents to the consultation overwhelmingly backed a deposit return scheme, which is also very much supported by Heston Action Group, Cranford Action Group and many others across West London and in my honourable friend, the member for Brentford-Knighsworth constituency. The government was to introduce the deposit return scheme from 2023, but 2 months ago a consultation document confirmed it wouldn't now happen until late 2024 at the earliest. There is a clear case to proceed, so can the Minister explain why they need to explore whether there's a continued appetite for a deposit return scheme in a post-COVID context? This is an excuse, not a reason. We should be introducing a deposit return scheme well before late 2024. And whilst proposals to establish a DRS are contained in the Environment Bill, it does not say what materials will be included within a scheme, nor the deposit price. Madam Deputy Speaker, World Environment Day on June the 5th is just next week. We need to be engaging young people on the importance of our natural world. I've recently held an environment photography competition inviting young people 18 and under to send in a drawing or photo which represented nature to them, so we can see the environment through the eyes of young people. The entries have shown how much young people in Feltham and Heston care about the environment and about the importance of reducing, reusing and recycling. We can't let these young people down. It's their futures that this bill will affect, and it is this Parliament's responsibility to protect our environment for the generations to come. This needs a serious long-term plan and the political will to deliver it. Thank you.